What is up, guys? It's Squash, and we're gonna look at the Night Lovell beat I uploaded last week. So I actually took the kind of melody rhythm from Cardi B's Bodak Yellow and changed it to a different BPM. Kind of slower seems to work better for these darker Night Lovell beats. So this is the melody. It's an FM piano, I think. So I'll play that for you right now. So kind of similar. The Cardi B beat goes up 3 times instead of up twice and then down 1, but I kind of just like that 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 pattern, so I made that melody, and then just to complement it, there's a pretty slow bell sound that follows the same beat as the FM piano. So those are the only melody components in the beat. Pretty simple. You can get by with that pretty easily. And then the big snare sound is separated into 2 parts. The first is just the actual snare, and it already has some reverb on it. I think this is from a 6 sound pack. So the snare sounds like this. And then I added actually kind of this clap sound, and then used the envelope tool right here and increase the attack so that it doesn't play the beginning of the clap. So you can kind of see, if I turn this off, you can hear much easier the beginning, and then when I turn it on, it's kind of more just the reverb. So when we play both of those together, it sounds really huge. So I'll play that for you now. So with that reverb, it kind of gives it that like big room feel, and so I think that fit it pretty well. You can always just like add a reverb plugin to your sound, but I tried doing that and like messed around with it a bit and it didn't work, so you can always try this as a way to add reverb to your sounds. The next percussion is like a snapping sound. Kind of sounds like a raindrop, I guess. I'm not really sure. And then we have the open hat, which also comes from the 6-pack. Very short and pretty quiet, and it kind of plays in this pattern like this. So how to get it to cut off like that, I just use the envelope tool, and you just turn the hold all the way up and everything else down, and then whenever the note ends in the piano roll, the sound will stop playing. That's how you get that effect. The closed hats, pretty simple pattern. Of course, I have the staircase in there. I'll play the pattern for you by itself. So pretty standard. The hat sound is a little different than normal. It's a Nick Mira hat with the out turned up, so the like end of it is cut off a bit, and then we have a little sound that plays on top of the snap every second beat, kind of just like a little effect. There's a little bit of reverb on it, I think, and that's basically the whole beat other than the 808 and kick. We have a Metro Boomin crash, very standard, and then we have the like huge Lex Luger crash with a bunch of frequencies cut out. We'll look in here, a ton of the lows. So if we play it without the EQ on, it's got that big low start to it, and if we turn it on, you can hear it's very much kind of sounds hollow. And then of course we have the 808. The kick just has a wave shaper on it to make it a little beefier. If I can find it, here we go. Sounds like that. And then the 808 is just super distorted. Now, a ton of Night Lovell beats don't have that, and they're kind of more clean 808s, but I liked that sound, so I went with that for this beat. So I will play the full beat for you in a second here, just so you can listen to it. And then, of course, obviously, the squash tag.
Yo, Squash, why you cricking so hard?
A little tip with this, I actually had to fit the tag to this BPM because I've never used it on a beat with such a low BPM. You can just use on the the playlist, my bad. You can click the audio clips button right here, and then click stretch so it's selected, and then when you stretch an audio clip like this, it will actually like stretch out the sample instead of just increasing how long it's playing. Like it'll just, if you don't have this selected, it'll just be playing empty noise for that entire time. You can also do fit to tempo, and basically you just want to fit it to your project's tempo, and it will sound like it should. Now, you might have to pitch adjust it or something like that because it's going to sound a little bit different if it's slowed down or sped up. But, yep, that's the full beat, and I'll let you guys listen to it now.
Yo, Squash, why